Hello everybody, welcome back once again, playing Final Fantasy 13-2, Steam version of course. Just got Lightning, and I wanted to start on a build for her. Just start off here with an infusion of, I'm going to go with the Fencer first. And I'm actually going to go grab one more of these. So this is just a really solid monster for her. Lightning has a lot of the Siphon abilities, and so the Siphon boost 2 there, it says boost ATB gauge recovery from Siphon abilities. Just going to work out really well with her, and then obviously the strength plus 20% as well, and I mean quick stagger is okay. Alright, next step actually is going to be infusing another one of these Fencers to lock all three of these abilities. Alright, next step here is to infuse a level 39 Zoltal for the resist magic and physical. Keep in mind that actually basically all of Lightning's abilities here we need to yellow lock. And that's because we're going to be infusing the strength 35% from the Tonberry, and unfortunately the Tonberry also has the plus magic, and I don't really want that on Lightning as well. So again, unfortunately, it does mean that we need to basically double up on all of these infusions and yellow lock everything. Alright, so next step is to infuse yet another of the Zoltals. Next up is going to be Frag Leech for Roll Resonance, which is level 30. This is also going to get us 2 of the roll abilities. Alright, just about ready to infuse the second Frag Leech now. And there we are. And that'll also get us the Blind Side and Power Chain. Alright, next up is to infuse Lightning with a Pink Lily. I actually leveled this Pink Lily one level too high, but that is not going to matter. If I can find it here, there we are. So that is going to carry over the chain bonus boost too. So I will then grab one more. Alright, just getting ready to fuse this second one. Boom. Alright, there we are. Okay, I actually accidentally did this already, but you can see here, if you're paying really close attention, my quick stagger is now unlocked along with my strength plus 20%, and that is because I infused a, what's this, Flangonzola, I think is the name of it? Yeah. A level 44 Flangonzola. I did that just because I actually can't use quick stagger. Obviously, I still wanted to have the Siphon boost too from the initial infusion that we did there. But again, I just can't keep the quick stagger, which sounds like, or my experience with it has just not been very impressive anyway. So. No real big loss there. But anyways, let's get on to the next infusion, which is going to be the Tonberry. So let's get that infused. And that yellow, yellow locks the strength at 35%. And there you can see also that the magic plus 35% is down on the bottom, along with the quick stagger and ally KO power surge. At this point, we can go to the Crystarium and start leveling Lightning. I'm going to use power items here. So let's go Fault Siphon, and then, you know, it says Fault or Life Siphon, I'm sorry, has already been learned, and then Fault Siphon's next. Same deal, already learned. Not that, you know, that matters at all, but that just came from, you know, one of the earlier infusions. But next up is the Attack ATB Charge. So once we've learned that, it's very important actually to go back out and then go into monsters again, and we will do another infusion, which is going to be the Yaman, to lock that ATB charge too. So that is done, and at this point all we need to do is level Lightning the rest of the way. So let's go back on in here and let's do power items again. So there's Mind Piercer. Auto Bravery is not going to stay on there, but you can see there it did push. I don't know whatever ability that was off. That pushed Quick Stagger off. And then here's Adrenaline, Blindside, Ravage, Scourge, Ruinga, and then here's Immovable Max, which is a red locked ability, and that pushed, I think, the magic, if I was watching closely there, off the bottom. And then this last one is Uncapped Damage, and that pushes that final ability off. And so that is what we're looking like here. So Uncapped Damage, Immovable Max, Enhanced Commando, the Resist Magic and Physical, the Roll Resonance. Mostly I wanted Roll Resonance on there because I'm going to be using the Cerberus formation quite a bit with her, and so that's going to you know, just increase her strength. I think it's like a 20% bonus. And then the 35% strength, obviously, Siphon boost because she's got all of those Siphon abilities already, chain bonus boost 2, and attack ATB charge. So that is Lightning, 1,404, strength 718, magic. Also, you know, I should kind of point out here that I don't, you know, I'm not going to be using Lightning as kind of like a, I don't know, for like, you know, random encounter. She's really going to be mostly for bosses. And so, you know, didn't make sense really, in my opinion, to put any sort of auto abilities on her. She may benefit from some of the, like, we'll just say like critical bravery or something like that. But I just wanted a build that was more kind of just solid and it didn't rely on, you know, conditions like that, right? I mean, the fact is also, being that I foresee her using her in a lot of Cerberus formations, that's going to assume that probably, or in a lot of cases, the enemy will already be staggered and potentially launched already, which, you know, you're really not worried about taking a bunch of extra damage then, if that's the case. But you know, when she does take a little bit, she's gonna be helped out by that resist magic and physical. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for my Lightning build. I'm going to end this one here. As always, hope the guide was helpful. Thanks for watching.